Welcome to the official YouTube channel for Santa J Claus. Be sure to subscribe for new content and comment below to introduce yourself. May the magic of Christmas brighten your days all year long.
Hello there, my friends, and welcome. I apologize for the little delay. I got all mixed up in talking to one of the other live streamies. But welcome to the Art Livestreamy. We are continuing on this wonderful day, this Thursday, our wonderful series on Christmas characters in film. I've been taking some of your suggestions, and today's character is going to be from Mickey's Christmas character, a Mr. Scrooge McDuck. I love the story of the Christmas Carol. I love the lessons that we learn as Scrooge changes his heart, even Scrooge McDuck. My friends, I'm sending you all of my very best wishes. Bethany has joined in. Welcome, welcome. Hello, my favorite sugar cookies. Santa will be here shortly. I'm here, my friends. I finally made it. Sometimes I start talking and forget to hit the buttons, but now we are here. Hello there, my friends. Hello there. Wonderful to see each of you. Sebastian has joined in. Art with Patrick has joined in. Melissa, I see you there as well. Dalton has joined in. Everett has joined in. Darian has joined in. Melissa, I send you my best wishes. Hello there and welcome. I have an early Christmas wish. Please see the link in bio. I'll give it a look, my friend. Best wishes to you. And you can join in on the Art live streaming on the Ubi of the Tubi. Hello there, hello there. Well, if you are just joining in for the very first time, I also want to invite you. Make sure that you subscribe. And don't forget to click the jingle bell as well. Well, we are going to begin. Now, if you're new here, the very first thing that I have done is try to sketch out the drawing that I'm wanting to draw in pencil. I use a very, very light pencil. It's the Faber-Castell pencil in the HB, a very light pencil mark. It's not very dark, something that I can ink over the top. This is always the goal indeed. So, shall we begin? Here you can see I've penciled in, my friends, what I'm wanting to draw. Here's Mr. Scrooge McDuck. He is taking notes of all of the ledgers, my friends, and counting his money as Scrooge would do. Certainly Scrooge McDuck. Well, the first step that we're going to do before we can paint it with watercolors is we must be able to put a permanent ink right on top of the drawing. And this is what we will begin to do today. You'll see all of the pencil marks. Well, we are going to go over the top of them, right over the top of them with our permanent ink. And this one here, my friends, is the zebra brush pen. They make these permanent pens in Japan. And here we're going to give him his bushy hair. Now, my friends, this is also a wonderful time for you to ask any questions that you might have. I'm not going to be able to read all of the comments on the tiki-talkie, my friends, but I wish you good things. I hope that you can join on the YouTube and make sure that you watch today's video, a rather silly one. Well, here, my friends, how are you doing today? Darian, I'm doing quite well. What a wonderful day. It's a very busy day. I'm planning a very special trip that I'm going to be journeying off to tomorrow, my friends. It'll be a wonderful thing. We're going to be going to the Dutch Caribbean, the islands of Curacao and Bonaire. And I'm quite excited to visit with all of the people there. It will be wonderful. And I will take you along with me. We'll be doing some videos and what they call content as well. It will be quite fun. Here we're giving Mr. Scrooge his spectacles. A wonderful thing. And here we have a wonderful quill pen. Look at the wonderful quill pen. And if you listen carefully, my friends, you will certainly hear the snores of little Coco. You would think, my friends, that Coco is working so very hard all day long. But I think that she is enjoying retirement, as they say. Hello there. Cue the zebra brush pen. Dalton, you are quite correct. Wonderful. I hope that everyone is doing quite well. Now, Bethany, are you packing posters today? Are you able to take a break? I hope that you are. How are you doing? Soraya, I'm doing quite well, thank you. We have almost night here, so good night. Well, I wish you all wonderful good nights and sweet dreams to you, my friend. Hello there, Una Brennan. Hello there, and best wishes to you. Well, Mr. Scrooge McDuck, sitting here with his ledgers. And this here this will be a little ink bottle that Mr. Scrooge will be using. Well, let's do his book. We will try our very best, my friends. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. Whatever the part of the day it is for you, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And here we're going to give it some pages. Here he has some papers lying around. And if we see here, little coins as well. We know how Mr. Scrooge loves his coins, always counting the money. Wonderful. Here we're going to finish up his very large chair. Now this is also from a scene from the film, if you have seen it. And here, my friends, I'm just putting little stripes, little lines, as this is a piece of wood. And then we will go ahead also and put the little stripes, the little grains of the wood that we can see. All with the zebra brush pen, the permanent ink. If we did not use permanent ink and we began to paint with the watercolors, the ink would be everywhere. We would have such a mess. And certainly a mess is not what we want. There we have it, my friends. Maybe we'll give him a few more little coins to count. And who knows what he's writing? What do you think? We'll put a few little things in the book. There we are. Who knows what important notes he is making? Hello there and welcome. We are in the process of painting, beginning to paint for the art live streaming on the YouTube. I've selected as part of a series a Christmas character from film, and today is Mr. Scrooge McDuck from Mickey's Christmas Carol. A wonderful thing. So here we are going to begin to paint, my friends. For watercolors, I am using the Schminke watercolors from Germany. It gives me all sorts of wonderful colors to use. I might also be using some gouache as well, and possibly some ink. Certainly some ink. The wonderful thing is we can use all different types of mediums to get the look that we're looking for, or at least the look that we're trying to achieve. I am just a student as well, my friends, learning and improving each and every day. So I might not do it the right way. There might be better ways in the world to do things, but I'm trying my best and learning as well. Shall we begin? I certainly hope we can. Let us see here. Well, Miss Donna has joined in as well. What is the favorite hot beverage at the North Pole? I'm betting it's cocoa with tea coming in a close second. Well, I certainly love the hot cocoa, my friends. A delightful, delightful treat. A wonderful thing. Hello there, my friends. I'll leave you some cookies and hot chocolate for Christmas Eve. Sonny, what a wonderful, wonderful thing. You are tempting me, my friend. Now I'm wanting some hot cocoa and cookies in this very moment. Interesting paint from Germany. The watercolor, my friends, the Schminke watercolor is some of my very favorite. A wonderful, wonderful watercolor. Very vibrant indeed. Well, here I'm putting a little water, my friends, on the watercolor brush. This is something we're using the water to activate the paint. But also we use the water to clean the paintbrush as well. I have lots and lots of different, you might be able to see, I have lots of different paintbrushes that I love to use. But this one is my very, very favorite. The Silver Black Velvet, a number 8. And this one here has a wonderful point to it. Now, my friends, with this paintbrush, I can do larger brush strokes. I can do also very fine brush strokes as well, all depending on how I'm using the brush. This one is a wonderful thing indeed. Now, the very first thing that I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm going to actually do a wash. We're going to put a wash on the whole painting. And I'm going to do a purpley wash. Won't this one be good? We're going to darken up the paper just a bit. Shall we begin? The very first part, a wonderful thing indeed. We're putting water and paint all over the painting. In the process, my friends, you might not notice a whole lot of paint being added, but there's quite a bit of paint that's being put on the paper. I also notice, my friends, in the image of the film, the moment in the film that we're using, I notice that there's an awful lot of shadows here and there. Well, I'm going to be adding some of the shadow moments rather early. And I notice that on this one, here, my friends, there's a little bit of light concentration right around Mr. Scrooge. There we are. We see that we have darkened it up just a bit. Not too much, not too much, but just a bit indeed. And the wonderful thing, if we find, my friends, that it's maybe a bit too much, well, the wonderful thing about the watercolor is we can certainly go through and watch. We can lift it right on up, my friends. Do you see how it works? Watercolor is a wonderful, wonderful medium. A wonderful medium indeed. Starting with a slight little bit of shadow, I think, is a wonderful way to begin. And here we have our base. Let us blow dry. We're using our trusty peppermint blow dryer today. Santa art lesson. I love it. Wonderful, wonderful. I only have acrylic paint from Walmart. I've painted a jewelry box before. Some of the many wooden projects I am doing. A wonderful thing, my friends. Acrylic paint, quite nice. Now, Miss Donna is wanting to know why I picked the purple. Well, I have often seen, my friends, there's a purple and a blue that we've mixed together. Often, when I'm painting shadows, I will use a combination of a dark purple and blue, as it's a very shadowy color to me. A very shadowy color indeed. We also will paint with shadows using the base color that we have. So if it's a red, well, the shadow would be a darker red. But there are also tones hidden within the shadows that we want to watch as well. Now, for the most part, the white we see on Mr. Scrooge McDuck. Well, the white is also a slight gray. And we're going to give a slight gray to our wonderful Scrooge, his hair. And my friends, I'm noticing that it was rather dark, and I'm able to use the paintbrush just to lift up some of the color just a little bit. We'll leave the dark edges in there around where the shadows would be gathering. Always a wonderful thing. And we cannot forget his beak. Yes, Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This wouldn't be a good one, my friends. I will see what I can do. I'm going to darken the orange just a bit. And remember, my friends, it does not need to be perfect. This is all about enjoyment. Are we enjoying the experience? This is what I'm hoping that we're all able to do. Now you'll see that I'm pulling up some of the color right up in the front here. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of the brighter orange right in here, right where that light is hitting. The wonderful thing about watercolor is we're able to add more and pull back. The watercolor is never done. It's never a finished thing. We can always have time to change our mind just a bit. Blow dryer. Here we're going to give Mr. Scrooge his coat. Love the wood grain texture. A wonderful thing. It is one of my very favorite things to paint as well. All of the different textures of the wood. Wonderful. I hope that you've all seen one version or another of the Christmas Carol. And here I have brought in a little bit of extra paint that I did not want there, but we will get rid of it, my friends. And part of it will hide within the shadows once we add that as well. Blow dryer. We're going to darken that up just a bit more. Scrooge McDuck, Emma says, I love the Muppets version. There are so very many wonderful versions of the story. Can you imagine, my friends, creating such a story that has been recreated so very many times? A story still being told so very long after written. Now the wonderful thing when we're painting these animated characters is oftentimes the painting was rather simplified, but we do not need to simplify it as much here. We can create more tones. I think it's always nice to see. A wonderful thing as well. Just a little bit of shadow, and we will do more later, but I thought it was standing out to me to be able to do. Blow dryer. I'm also, my friends, always using 2 cups of water, 2 mugs of water. One will wash off the majority of the paint, and the other one will wash off the last little bit. But we always have 1 cup that has fairly clean water. not changing the colors of our paint. This is a very important thing as well. And I'm going to use our Mr. Scott Sava's favorite color, Payne's Gray. Let us paint some of these papers right here. I'm ready to start baking. My goodness, Miss Donna, you're teasing me. Ready to start baking. Well, you can bake anytime you want. There's always something to bake, always a wonderful thing to try. Scrooge McDuck, says Mr. Scott Sava. Welcome, welcome, my friend. A wonderful, wonderful story. Such a very important story that we have seen recreated in so very many films. The story of Mr. Scrooge and all of the lessons learned. Very much through kindness. This is a very important thing indeed. The transformation, my friends, that Scrooge sees within his own life is remarkable. Now here we talked about the light shining right around Mr. Scrooge. Well, the top of his desk is green. We're going to start with a lighter green. And then we're going to begin to add some of the darker green as well. I'm feeling like making pumpkin bread. Well, my friend, if I had the time, I would hop into the sleigh and join you. Mrs. Claus has a wonderful recipe for pumpkin bread, but she also at sometimes will sneak in just a little hint of chocolate chips as well. Always a wonderful treat. and blow dryer. Blow dryer. I know we're painting with watercolor, but I always see people painting the canvas with a brown on the top and start painting with the colors. Why do they do this genuine question? Or pumpkin pie, and certainly a wonderful name that you have there. I will say that oftentimes it is to get the tones, to set the balance of the painting. We're finding where the highlights are, where the shadows are, all of the layout of it before we even add color. It also, for many artists that are painting, especially with oil paints, oftentimes they are not going to go through and pencil it out. They will just begin with a color, often brown, and they will paint the layout and where some of the important marks are. Now, if you're wanting to learn about oil painting, well, Miss Bethany, our wonderful moderator, is a very gifted oil painter, and she is creating all sorts of wonderful videos as well for you to enjoy. I would recommend that you go and watch some of those, and you can learn all sorts of wonderful things. Wonderful. Oh, she's sneaky. Santa, do you paint when you leave the North Pole or only when you're at home? I do not paint very often when I'm traveling, as oftentimes I have very limited space in the sleigh when we are packing for a trip. Also, there are so very many things. If I'm visiting, I have so very much that has been packed into my time to maximize the time. But what I will do oftentimes, especially with the technologicals as we have them, I will go through and take some pictures. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing to do that I can then later go through and be able to create some art as well. This is a wonderful thing. Now I'm going to go through here and we're going to darken up this background just a bit. blow dryer. And you'll notice, my friends, that a little spot here that leaked through. There we are. And blow dryer. I'm going to use a slightly larger brush, and we're going to do some of the background of his large wooden chair. And this is where you'll see, my friends, where that purple starts to blend away. The purple was added to give us some shadows, but it does not stick around. And on this one, we're going to be adding in quite a bit of shadow. You might be able to guess that a lot of this in here is shadow. And blow dryer. Looks good. Well, thank you very much, my friend. It's looking beautiful. Thank you very much, my friend. We're going to begin to add the shadows, the darkened areas. Always wonderful. We're going to darken up just right in the back of Mr. Scrooge here. We're going to darken up all around his. We want him to stand out. So we have some shadows in the back. We'll add some more shadows later, but we're going to be adding in some of these shadows right now as well. It will make our job easier. Do the elves have a favorite cookie, or do they all love all the cookies? Well, I will say that I think the elves all have different particular tastes. For me, I've never been picky, as I've always been able to try so very many cookies. The diversity of the cookie is part of the very most favorite part. I think it's a wonderful thing. Oftentimes, if I were to say that I had a favorite cookie, well, this would be the only cookie I would ever be able to eat, because everyone would want to make my favorite cookie. But I don't want to eat just one type of cookie. I want to try all sorts of wonderful cookies. Here we're just adding in just a little bit more of the shadows and just a few little spots. I could go for a box of Otis Spunkmeyer cookies right about now. My friend, I would invite you, Miss Donna, to read about the history of the Otis Spunkmeyer cookie. I think it's a very important one. A wonderful thing all about perseverance as well. And here I'm just adding in with some darker brown. I'm just adding in some of the lines of the wood. Not trying to brush down very hard on with the brush, as we don't want to lose the tip of the brush. We still want to have a fine point. And blow dryer once again. Dalton, I'm so very happy that you joined us today. Now, once I post the video, I hope that you'll let me know in the comments what character that you would love to see in this series. What would you love to see me paint? I think it would be a wonderful thing. If everyone could have all of their favorites painted, what a wonderful thing. Now I'm going to use a little yellow and a little orange. What might I be doing with yellow and orange? Well, we're definitely going to go through and paint these little pieces of gold. We're almost there, my friends, almost there. I'm going to be mixing in that purple and that blue to create some more shadow. Wonderful. Well, we're going to put some more shadows all along this edge here. Also all along in the back end of Mr. Scrooge. Lots of shadows all in here. Also all along in the back edge here. I'm going to also darken up in here and in here. and blow dryer. Now we're going to use the Uni-Ball Signo, my friends. This is a white pen that does white ink. And this, my friends, will just give us our little highlights. Wonderful, wonderful. My friends, I think we're there. I think we have done it. What do you think? We'll put on here Santa. Now on all of our movie character paintings that we're doing on the live streamy, I want to let each of you know that I'm putting on my link in bio, if you can find that, my friends. I'm an opportunity for you to be able to enter to win one of these, and I'm sending these all around the world. So I hope that you will enjoy, try to win one. I would love to be able to send one of these to you individually. My friends, I send you all of my best wishes. Let us do the tape peel. How do we do? I'm thinking we might have had a little bit of leaking through right there. But overall, I think it held up quite well. That looks amazing. Well, thank you, my friend. Awesome, I made it. You did make it. You did make it. And there it is. Mr. Scrooge McDuck. from Mickey's Christmas Carol. I hope that you enjoyed today. For those that are here over here, my friends, this is the painting that we did today, Mr. Scrooge McDuck. You can watch the live streamy, the art live streamy on the YouTube. I hope that you will join us next time. We are trying to do these every Tuesday and Thursday. Now this next Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to be out far off on an adventure, but I hope that we can figure something out. My friends, I wish you all good things indeed. From my heart to yours, thank you for joining in. Thank you for taking a little time and sharing a little of your day with me as well. And I hope that you enjoyed always. I remind you, my friends, if you have not done so already, I hope that you will subscribe and click the little jingle bell so that you know when we are live streaming next. I send you my best wishes. Now, when this is posted in just moments, I hope that you will leave me a comment and let me know what Christmas film character would you love to see me do next. My friends, I wish you all good things from my heart to yours. May your day be filled with love and joy and peace and happiness and all good things. Woohoo, the tape peel, Miss Bethany says. Looks amazing. Great job, Santa. It's wonderful, Santa, and I loved your songs. I'm so very happy that you enjoyed the music. We are working on quite a few more songs to be able to share with you. Wishing you all of the best. My friends, be kind, be good, and may we all keep an eye open for those individuals that might need a little extra reminder that they matter, that they belong, and that they are good enough just as they are. My friends, best wishes to you. I'll see you soon.